So the country that I compared to the United States was Mexico. Some basic facts about Mexico is that the currency is actually in euros. The population is about 127,276,000 people. It is the third largest country in Latin America. It is a federal republic that contains 31 different states, and more than half of the people in Mexico live in central Mexico. And Mexico is located in Central America, below the United States and above South America. Now, when comparing some traits between the United States and Mexico, when we're looking at individualism and collectivism, Mexico rates much higher on collectivism compared to the US, which is a much more individualistic culture. Mexico is a much more high context culture than the United States. Mexico is rated much higher on the uncertainty avoidance rating when compared to the United States. Its power distance is much higher than the US, almost double on a scale of 0 to 100. And it actually edges out the United States when it comes to masculinity. Now, going on to some more details about Mexican culture, some of the cultural norms in Mexico are a little different than the United States. They tend to have later lunches and longer work hours, and they enjoy their time with people. The average United States job is a 9 to 5 job. In Mexico, it actually is a 9 to 6, and many employees actually stay over that limit. Some of the cultural shocks being there would be that the longer hours, they don't really emphasize vacation as much as we do, and you get less personal time, but they're much more personal on a personal level than us. Some of the unique traditions in Mexico are actually like celebrations like quinceañeras, for example. They're really into bullfighting. That's a big thing in Mexico. And some of the main nonverbal differences between us and Mexico is that Mexico is very close contact when compared to the United States. They like to be very close to people. They use body language, they'll touch. They're very touchy when they talk. They express their opinions. And they also, as far as every day, when they see people, they're much more on a personal level, the United States. Whereas the United States, we actually are, we say goodbye or, hello, but we don't really get in our personal details with people. And some of the basic information that I've learned from this study in general, if I ever, went to Mexico, would be just, how to talk to people. Some of the nonverbal communications would be very useful, trying to understand how they convey things, understanding their traditions when you're there, so you're more culturally educated, things they like to do. And yeah, so that is my speech.